Okay, I'm trying again because of copyright stuff to see if maybe. There's so many of them. Okay, maybe this one can live for a minute longer. Because the copyright stuff. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, I'm just here trying to chill and react to it. Not like steal it or something, but so it goes. Okay. Okay. Hasn't flagged it yet, so I guess we'll see. Honestly, this part's kind of chill too. It's a little bit like less chill. It's got a bit more creepiness to it, but like it's not too bad though. Almost 5 hours in. Wow. I'm getting close to stage 6. Just about 10 minutes out. Oh, I'm getting tired. Whew. Oh, yep. 3 a.m. It's different when you're awake for it. I just watched my sneezes go by. I don't know. I was thinking about like cutting this into a video. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to though. It might not be like good enough for that or usable as footage. Recording anyway. You know what? I'm gonna just full screen this again and we're just gonna hang out. Looks like I lost my viewer due to the copyright thing, so we're kind of just chilling here. So, my review of Stage 5 is amazing cover art. Other than that, pretty boring. Cool ideas, but it's repeated for an hour and a half. It's an extremely long stage, and I'm finally almost done with it. I don't know how much different Stage 6 is going to be, though, if any. This whole project is very cool. But it does take a while to get through. Obviously. Which is fine. That's great. Not really any recognizable melodies popping up at all, or even like recognizable sounds. It doesn't even really have to be a melody, just a sound. Like just a familiar instrument sound that only popped up in like one song. Because currently, what we're hearing is just like nothing. Like there's no recollection happening currently, right? Like that's basically where we're at. Sudden time regression into isolation. I wonder what that means exactly. Sudden time regression into isolation. Sudden, so it happens immediately. Time regression into isolation. Maybe that means that, like, for this part of the stage, then you kind of just suddenly kind of like forget everything for a little while. Like, or I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like what's been happening the whole time, so I don't know. Oh, well, it hasn't gotten flagged yet, so that's good. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they got flagged. I know a chunk of a few of them kind of got ruined by stuff, but look how many we have. One that's 2.5 hours, 12 minutes, 18 minutes, 2 hours, and now a new one that's 5 streams so far. I wish it would just work as like it was intended and just have one stream. I did see someone else that had that. It was just a 6.5 hour stream. I don't know how they got away with it without getting the copyright. Maybe it was. I think it was a while ago though. Maybe it was before it was more strictly enforced for this one or something. I know that James Leland Kirby, who is the caretaker, is kind of picky about copyright and stuff. So it's probably something to do with that. A little squeak of a note here and there. Mostly not, though. I wonder if there'll be some kind of jarring transition between that and Stage 6. Stage 6 starts in 3 minutes. Keep scaling the wrong window. I love this art. The art for these things is so good. What was his name? Ivan Seal. I think he's done a bunch of like paintings kind of like this other than just these. Yeah, they all look great. Oh yeah, and one thing I kind of been forgetting about is the fact that these all have the descriptions as well. All these stages, stage 5 Post-awareness stage 5, confusions and horror. More extreme entanglements, repetition, and rupture can give way to calmer moments. The unfamiliar may sound and feel familiar. Time is often spent only in the moment, leading to isolation. Oop, and I think... Oh yeah, we just hit stage 6, the last stage. 1.5 hours more. Post-awareness stage 6 is without description. We're currently listening to A Confusion So Thick You Forget Forgetting. That's a wild title. And it's like 22 minutes long as well. Wow. Alright. Time to forget forgetting. What is this exactly supposed to be? I thought it was supposed to be like a painting, like the back of a picture, and you can't see the front. But it has like hinges on it. So it looks like it's like a door or something, a window. Not sure exactly. Hey, what's up? This is gonna be a long hour. Yep. Yeah, I took down the other stream and started up again because it was like copyright claiming it and stuff. But yeah, last stage. Let's do it. A confusion so thick you forget forgetting. That's a wild title. But all right, let's finish strong. 5 hours in, we got this. Back to Hypixel. I'm gonna be paying as close attention as I can though to this and point out anything I notice. I'm 3:30. Those 3:30 a.m. vibes are starting to hit. I'm starting to wear out. But we're chilling. The photos are of art made by those in each stage. Yeah, you mean the cover art of each one? Yeah, those are really cool paintings. Ivan Seal. Those are one of my favorite parts about it. Is of course the music, but also I think the paintings are really cool. I do wonder. I don't know if you know what this is. I don't really know what this is an image of though. Like, what am I looking at? Is this? I thought it was like the back of a picture frame or something, but it has like hinges and there's tape. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Maybe you're not supposed to know. Maybe it's like weird like the other ones. Which, I mean, fair enough. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it makes more sense than like most of them, so. I'm hearing like, it's almost like wind. It's like thicker than wind though. Not sure. There's like little tones here and there. Not really though. There's not really any recognizable like musical notes. I mean, like right there, like a shadow of a note almost happened. I don't even know. Something. It's like little droning sounds. Up. This feels like it feels like you're sort of standing on like a flat plane with sand and the wind is just sort of blowing. It's like expect to hear this in like like a movie or something where there's a scene where like the character is standing in like a super desolate, empty place, and it's like this sort of ambient sound plays. That's what it kind of sounds like. And that's basically what it is. I mean, that's your brain, right? At this point, like it's just an empty plane. Like that's what's left. You forget forgetting. That's a crazy line. Confusion so thick you forget forgetting. Meaning that like you forget that you have forgotten, even if you knew before that you were forgetting stuff, or that you knew that you should remember something that you forgot. Now you just completely forgot that you even had anything to remember. That's crazy. Man. Sorry if my pauses are super long between saying anything. There's not a whole lot to comment on at the moment. The pops and crackling, like little pops, feel more. What was that? Sounds like a rock falling. The static feels more staticky for some reason, if that makes any sense at all. It's like used to it actually sounded like a record static, and now it just sounds like little static pricks. It's like, and like all the rest of the nuance is gone. I don't know if that's on purpose. That's what it seems like to me, though. Anyway, might be irrelevant. I don't know. I managed to do that with arrows. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. It's scarier to not have anything to remember, or know you soon won't. Yeah, true. Not have anything to remember. I mean, to the point where it's like you don't recognize just objects, just stuff. It's not like you forget what you did. It's like you forget what's just stuff is, or what the concept of stuff is. Like, what do you see? I mean, because like there was, I don't know if you've seen this image before, but there was this image floating around that was kind of viral. That was like it was a while ago. I'm not sure exactly what, a few years ago, but it was like, name one thing in this photo, and it was like made by an early AI that obviously, you know, AI used to make images that had some kind of weird problems with it. I mean, it still does, but this was like early days, and this image specifically was like, name one thing in this image, because there was nothing in the image that you could actually like place at all. Like everything at a glance, the whole image looks like it makes sense, but if you try to look at anything closely, you can't recognize any of the objects in the image. And I think that's probably like kind of like what it is, right? Like that's kind of what it is. If you forget what everything is, you look at something and it makes sense, but you just don't know what it is. You can't tell. It's just there, but you don't know what it is. You can't remember. So I feel like that probably, I mean, I think I've seen that image in like a couple of like video essays about Everywhere at the End of Time and dementia, because it's a pretty good illustration of it, I think. And also, I don't know if you've seen, there's those pictures of like, I forgot what the artist's name was, but he like got dementia, got like Alzheimer's, and then he decided to do an experiment where he would paint a self-portrait like every few years to see how it changed over time as the disease progressed. And it's kind of crazy like what it looks like. Like the results get weirder and weirder the longer it goes, until it's just nothing at the end of blob. Like it's not quite formless, but like it's not much at the end anymore. It's mostly just like, yeah, it gets like, it starts out looking pretty good and then it kind of devolves over the years, which is kind of crazy. But that's like an actual illustration of the progression of it in real time, of like how it actually happened. Is this all that stage 6 is? Just like an empty plane? What was that? It sounded almost like the text box type sound in Undertale. Like, but a single tick of it, like. Oh yeah, I saw the guys painting. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. It's like 1967 to like 1990 something or 80 something. It must have been a long time, because I know that Dementia doesn't usually last that long. It's like 4 to 8 years, but sometimes it's longer. I'm trying to remember what the years were for that guy. I'm not sure exactly. Pretty long though, I think, actually, in his case. Although I do wonder, like, I guess he must not have been too far gone by the end. Maybe, but like, imagine if you're in this stage 6, like, how are you going to remember to even paint the painting anymore? If you decided to do that, how are you even going to remember to do it? Is someone else going to tell you, like, to paint a self-portrait of yourself? I guess, maybe that would work, if you wanted to. I guess he did want to, because it worked. It's like you forget that, I mean, that'd be pretty easy to forget that you were going to do that. I would do that. I forget that I was going to do something all the time. It's like, oh yeah, there's the thing I was going to do and I forgot about it. What's that sound? It's like a little high-pitched ringing. Even this stage doesn't sound horribly, like, dark or anything. I mean, it kind of does. You know, it's pretty creepy and, like, melancholic. But yeah, I mean, confusion so thick you forget forgetting. You aren't really, like, what would you be scared of? Because you're forgetting how to be scared, I guess. It's just weird. This feels weirder and weirder the further the night goes. I love it. It's really cool. Stage 6 is like half empty and then Terminal Lucidity sets in. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly when that part sets in. But, yeah, definitely sometime toward the end. I think this whole stage is like an hour and a half, so we might be here a while, but... But yeah, at some point. That is an interesting phenomenon, Terminal Lucidity. I mean, it's kind of rare, I think, but, like, that's so weird. I mean, because, I mean, that basically proves that the brain still holds some stuff, even after it seems like it's all gone. It's somewhere in there still, because obviously that can happen. But who knows? Yeah, because currently, stage 6 is just... Yeah, just nothing. Just a big, like, empty void with wind and sand and little pebbles. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm sort of imagining. Not flagged yet. Has it died yet? Good. It'll have to be the DVD box set for my stream rather than the single stream. It'll be like 5 or 6 different streams, all for this one single night. Not that this is definitely the longest stream I've ever done by a lot, though. I think I've done 2.5 hour streams before, once or twice, but obviously I've done multiple times that now. When my grandpa died, he like forgot how to experience pain or something, but then when Terminal City set in, which I saw him at a point he wasn't able to enjoy, his last. So did your grandpa have terminal lucidity? Because that's really cool. I don't think it lasts very long, does it? It's like a very short. It can be up to like a day or two, isn't it? I mean, that's what I've heard anyway. Not sure though. But yeah, wow, it's crazy. I don't like this pit event. I don't like going in the pit. It's kind of pointless. It was only like an hour, huh? I see. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's pretty short. But that's really cool though. That had happened though. It's like one last goodbye, which is really cool. There was this really good it was like a 40-minute long YouTube video I watched about dementia. Forgot who was by. I think it had one of that guy's paintings that I was talking about on the front, or on the thumbnail. But that was a really good, like a little documentary type thing. I think it mentioned Everywhere at the End of Time as well. Definitely a good one. How we doing? Let's see, looks like we are most of the way through the part 1 of stage 6. Let's see, next up, a brutal bliss beyond this empty defeat. I kind of highly doubt that it's going to sound much different than this. I mean, we've kind of lost everything at this point. He wasn't able to enjoy it that well because he had like 6 other diseases, so when he was terminal, he was begging to die. Ooh. Well, that's rough. Goodness. Well, wow. It's unfortunate. Man, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Sorry for your loss. I'm kind of a jokey guy. I don't know how to talk about things sometimes. But yeah, that's really cool though. Thanks for sharing the story about your grandpa and everything. Very relevant to what we're doing here, obviously, with this. I wonder if any of this is like duplicated. I guess probably not, because all this sounds so similar. You could just copy and paste it over and over, and you would like not even notice. How did I die? I thought I had like 2 rows of health. I guess yep, it's, oh wow, it goes away very fast. Okay. I don't like this event. I don't like just jumping in the pit. It doesn't do anything. How much of the stream were you alone for? Not very much. It was just like a bunch at the beginning, and then a little here and there. I mean, I'm used to it. I don't get a lot of viewers usually or anything. But, I mean, thanks for sticking around, though. It's been great. Without you, it would have been 0 this whole time. Except for the other guy. I love airplanes. He was around for a while. It was cool. But yeah, it's been fun. I think my energy drink wore off. I'm feeling the hour. Let's see, 5:26. Okay, so in a couple minutes the next stage starts, or the next bit of this stage starts. I don't know if it has anything different in it. Might be pretty similar. I bet you could like. I bet because this is like a super long thing, so some people might not really want to commit to a whole 6.5 hour long listening experience. But you could actually, I mean, there's a lot of repetition. You could probably condense it down a lot. I mean, I think it's good like the way it is and as it was intended. But if you, I mean, yeah, you could, if you wanted to have a shorter version, you could totally have it, and it would still like, it would still work, I think. But it's obviously like this long for a reason, though, and it's great this way. Bread. I was thinking about cutting this stream down to a YouTube video for like an actual full video. I don't know. It's kind of a weird format, though. I don't know if it'll look good as a video. Might try it, though, anyway. Because that's what my original plan was, but then I actually found someone else's stream that they did, like, a few years ago of the same thing. I was like, oh, I could stream it. That could be fun. It also keeps me accountable, because I could have just quit way easier at any point if I wanted to, if I was just filming it. But with streaming, it's like, well, you're alive, buddy. Might as well push through. Not that I would have given up, probably, anyway. Actually, I was on the fence about whether to even do it tonight or not, because I wasn't really prepared. Because I forgot that I was going to do it, like, tonight. So last night, I stayed up until, like, 12. And I was actually going to, like, go to sleep earlier, because I was going to try to, like, sleep up good for tonight so that I wouldn't be as tired. But I kind of forgot to do that. And then I got up at, like, 6:30 in the morning to go to the gym, so it was kind of like lost sleep last night and tonight. But honestly, it's fine. Ooh, that's got to be the beginning of the next, right? Yeah. Ooh, a brutal bliss beyond this empty defeat. So immediately starting off with much more like, ooh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound fun. My mouth's getting dry. Oh, I forgot to show. I mean, obviously we can see it already, but show the physical cover art that I have for this one. Very cool, very cool. I have a whole pile of records right here. I don't even like, I just like to, I got the records to kind of collect them because I really don't need them. Like, I'm never going to actually play, I'm never listening to this again probably after this. Like, this is a one-time experience type thing. And the record is kind of, the records are kind of a collection, like a collectible rather than a real thing that I'm gonna ever listen to. But it's still cool, and I really like the art. I actually have like a little rack on my wall where I can set records to like display them, and these are like the best ones to display because they have really cool art on them. I also have like the full Undertale soundtrack, which is like one of my favorite games. It's really cool too. Great music. What was I doing? Let's see. So yeah, this one's much more like ominous. It's a bit more crunchy and like more sounds. I described the previous one. Ooh. Wow. That does not sound good. I described the previous one as like wind and sand on like a flat plain. This one sounds like you're being ripped apart, or like rocks are being crashed apart, like something. I would be joining you in Minecraft, but my laptop is broken. I got a blue screen of death, so man, sorry. That happens. Yeah, this, I have a laptop as well. I'm using it as a desktop computer because I can't afford a desktop computer. But yeah, mine's always given me fits. It's had overheating problems for quite a while now, and I don't really get blue screen of death much, but I get everything else. The battery is basically completely shot, so it has to stay plugged in, and it like weirdly will start to lag if you use it for too long on streaming, which is what happened earlier. And also the internet is kind of janky, but overall it works pretty good. I'm actually surprised it's actually holding up pretty good for how long we've been going. Besides killing the stream like 3 times. Besides that, I think I found out the secret though. Apparently I just need to restart it each time it does that, because when I try to start the stream back up, it just quit again after like 10 minutes, which is not what we want. I feel like, I don't know, it's probably just delusional. No, that's not even, is that any hint of a note? I'm still looking for any hint of like an original note from like the first album, from like stage 1. Just any hint of some trace of original memories left, but no, I think it's all gone. It's all gone. Replaced by whatever the heck this is. Crunchy nothing. What was this one called again? Somehow I managed to forget. A brutal bliss beyond this empty defeat. Yep, that's basically what it sounds like. And how long is this? Another 22 minutes. They're both 22 minutes. That was 24. This one's 22, and then the one after that is like another 20. Yeah. I'm not the artist, of course. It's all in the artist's interpretation, but it does kind of feel like it's a little unnecessary to have this long of the same thing over and over again. But I mean, you know, to make it consistent with the rest of it, that makes sense. And also to make it, I guess really a good thing about it is that it makes you feel like the length of time and the excruciating, like it's supposed to be boring, right? It's like supposed to be uncomfortable. It's the kind of art that's like not enjoyable. It's like not fun art. And that's the point. It's like it's meant to be like brutally honest. And I respect that. It's not supposed to be fun. But if I were to try to make it more fun, you could cut out a little bit of this extra stuff. I just invited one of my HBS. Sorry, what does that stand for? Also, when I press Alt, why does it do that? Huh. Oh wait, I see. Windows B didn't work, and it's like a year-old laptop, so it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Try like, trying to think of what you could try. Fixing blue screen of death. There's probably some YouTube tutorials that could help with that. I don't know, reinstalling if it's a Windows laptop, even like reinstalling Windows might help. I'm not super knowledgeable about that specifically though. Once I reinstalled Windows just to try to like fix an audio driver problem, that was probably completely unnecessary. It worked though. I've had this microphone for like 2 or 3 years. It's still cranking along, works fine. Blue Yeti Nano. The cord comes unplugged really easily though, so if you like bump it, it'll just disconnect. Sometimes even if you plug it in, it still doesn't work. You have to like unplug it and replug it in. Oh, homeboys, gotcha. The blue screen disappeared yesterday, and now it just won't turn on. So, man, that's rough. If you have a computer repair place near you or something, but yeah, it's kind of can happen. Especially if it's like a cheaper computer, sometimes they're like built worse. Like my sister got like a Chromebook. It was like a refurbished Chromebook for like $150, which is a bit too cheap to spend on a computer. Computers are just kind of expensive, and that's unfortunately how it is. But yeah, it's already like breaking though. Also, I think it's probably currently it's like a bad time to buy computers because of the RAM prices are insane. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like, I should probably be locked in on the music trying to like vibe, but I'm kind of just chatting right now and I'm chill with that. How did I die in 2 hits? Was I already low? How long? Wait, let me check my Discord status real quick. How long does it say I've been on Minecraft? 2 hours, yeah. I've played Minecraft for like 5 hours tonight. Has it really? It's been like most of the time. No, maybe like 4 hours, I guess. I've played Minecraft for like most of this. I was actually planning to like play a little Minecraft, maybe do a couple other games, maybe like, I don't know, just like hang out and lay down on the bed or whatever, but I've mostly just kind of been grinding like Minecraft because I can't think of anything else to do. I have kind of just sat here and listened to it a little bit though, which has been nice. 1 hour left. Yeah, like low key the first it was like stage 2 and 3 were like the most terrifying. Strange. I'm actually really excited to like go back and watch all of this tomorrow. Because first of all, I'm gonna be like, dang, this guy's slurring his words a bunch, because I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, that's what it feels like. But other than that, I think I'm gonna be unnecessarily freaked out at stages like 2 and 3, which, like I was saying earlier, are kind of like in the uncanny valley of this whole album, and thus might be my favorite. I mean, stage 1 just kind of has aura though, and it's not really scary, which is nice. Has this stage changed any? See, it could start like shifting subtly and I wouldn't really notice, but I think I feel like I'm hearing a little bit more like a ringing sound and less rock crumbling, but it's mostly the same. Like since the beginning of this section, it's a little bit different from the last section. Not a lot though, honestly, it's pretty similar. This is like full-on soundscape at this point. It's like sort of like I was saying about the sand and like the wind. Like you can see an environment making this sound. It's like it's not definitely not music anymore. I mean, it hasn't been music in a long time. Yeah, I wouldn't describe Everywhere at the End of Time as a musical piece. It's definitely more of a audio experience. A very good one. Very good. I mean, you know, I can just pop the earbuds out and it's over, but imagine like having to live with this every day and then that's it. You don't get to go back ever again. It'd be wild. I think all this has given me a little bit of a newfound appreciation though for like, I've sort of felt like I ought to spend like more time with people, grandparents, parents, because I feel like all of us like young folk. I mean, I feel like it's kind of how it is with every generation. It's like young kids never learn from the older generation. They never hang out with them enough and talk to them enough. And I feel like this has sort of helped me realize that a little bit. This whole project, because I mean I've been into this for a little while, and I've just finally like decided to listen to the whole thing. I've known about the whole thing and like watched video essays about it and stuff for a while, but it's changed a little bit, hasn't it? The rock crumbling has gotten a lot less. It's doing that little like whoosh, 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 whoosh thing in each ear again. I think it was doing something similar to that earlier, like as in like 2 hours ago in stage 4, I think. I wonder if someone could do like a visual accompaniment to this. Ooh, level up, sweet. Like a visual, like a video to go with it. Like, I bet you could do a pretty good video representation of dementia as well. And if you fit it with the music, with this, then that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure what that would be exactly, but I keep thinking I hear sounds. Which I am. I'm hearing sounds currently. I mean, others. Oh. 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 That's interesting. Hear that? That's the trace of notes. Definitely. That's pretty clear actually. Interesting. I feel like we're not quite to like the terminal lucidity part yet, but that's interesting anyway though. That wasn't just me, right? You heard that? I feel like we're still hearing it. Yeah, there's definitely traces of music coming back a little bit. Slightly more detail, feels like. What stage are we in, by the way? I'm gonna make some cookies. Awesome. That's the same music from stage 3. Yeah, that's interesting. A little bit. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to like pop back in just a little bit. Let's see. Brutal bliss beyond this empty defeat. We're almost up to long decline. Is over. Can make some cookies. That's a great idea. I wish I had some cookies. Not that I need them. I just ate like 6 Snicker bars. What time is it for you, by the way? Where are you at? Is it also nighttime for you? I think it was the other guy that said it. Was it you? I don't even remember. Was it you that said you were in my time zone, or was it? Because you were commenting about being in America, or about me being in America. I don't know if you are though. I don't know where you're at. That'd be funny if I just got up and started making cookies right now. My mom would be like, "What in the world are you doing? It's 4 a.m. Why are you making cookies?" Although I would 100% make cookies at 4 a.m. if I could do it without disturbing people. That sounds awesome. Level 70. It takes forever to level all the way up. I mean, I'm terrible at PvP, so that's probably why. Got like some fan-made life series things coming up. I should probably practice PvP for those. It's weird that we're hearing like little bits of music. I wonder what that's representing. It could be the terminal lucidity. I'm pretty sure it's not though. I'm pretty sure that comes later because we're still kind of far from the end. But we were definitely hearing some music of some kind. far clearer than we've heard in a while. I still feel like we're hearing it a little bit every once in a while, a little blip of music. Mostly not, though. I feel like it's slightly more, there's slightly more variety than there was a few minutes ago. Oh. Wow, yeah, very clear. I really want to hear Burning Memory again. I don't think it pops up again though after like stage 4. I don't think we ever hear it again. Which, I mean, I think that would be an obvious pick to like put the first one at the end again at some point, just like. But I'm not the artist. I'm sure he's much better than me at doing art, music and stuff. I turned on caps lock by accident. Oops. Huh. My mom was actually kind of interested in this when I told her about this album, or this project, this whole musical project. It might be a little bit out there for her. I don't know, you know, this type of surreal, weird art is only for some people, but honestly, I might should show her some more of it. She might be interested. Most of my family doesn't get it, like with liminal spaces and stuff. And I mean, you know, fair enough. It is kind of weird, but yeah, I love stuff like the back rooms, like the original concept for it, not the like modern internet version necessarily, but the back rooms, liminal spaces, and like stuff. I've been working on like Blender projects, like the rendering. Ooh, music. Definitely a lot more music now than there was before. Yeah, I've been making a few liminal spaces in Blender and stuff. It's really cool. But most of my family's like, doesn't really get it. Which, you know, that's fine. I'm trying to figure out, why is there more music coming back? Also, when does Long Decline is over? When does that start? Oh, we're like right about to start it. 5:48:02. Okay, yeah. Long Decline is over. Starts in like 45 seconds. 7 p.m. Okay, so you're still in the evening. The internet has kind of ruined the back rooms, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah, honestly. I mean, you know, it's kind of fun to have like the levels and stuff and like the entities and all that. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of fun, but it sort of misses the point a little bit. I really like the Kane Pixels version. I really like that version. I think he understands it. Ooh. Next bit started. I think Kane Pixels really understands it. I'm really interested to see the Backrooms movie as well. I haven't seen it yet, but I think the original like concept for the Backrooms is really cool. But yeah, it kind of got a little bit ruined by some people who didn't get the point. But you know, it's an open project. Anyone can do what they want with it, so it's okay. You can ignore the stuff you don't like. That's what I always say. I'd like to actually make some videos about the Backrooms, like lore, or not lore, but like I'd like to do some found footage videos or something. I already did one test on this channel, actually. Maybe even like some lore videos, explaining and whatnot. Long Decline is over. Okay. Good. Because let's see, where are we right now? 5:49. Okay. 40 minutes left. Wow, I can't believe I'm actually going to do this. Level 278271626.8. That's just a forest with a dancing figure that can I know, right? It's like that. It's like so lazy. Some of them are cool, like Sublimity, level 37, which is the pool rooms. I think that concept, as long as it's like liminal, I feel like it works as the back rooms. Like the pool rooms is really cool if done properly. But most of them are kind of missing the point of liminal spaces. Bro, what am I doing? Okay, there's definitely much better music here toward the end. We might be hitting terminal lucidity territory at this point. I don't really know exactly, though. I'm gonna have to go through and watch some more video essays after this. I bumped my mic. I'm gonna make sure I didn't unplug it, because that happens really easily. Surprisingly, my earbuds have held up. Only had to charge it once. Yeah, we had to like kind of wade through the slog of stage 5 and like the first half of 6. But we're getting some interesting stuff now. What's that little ringing? Definitely much more going on in the second half of stage 6. And earlier too, a little bit. I want to make video essays, but I don't know how to edit at all. Yeah, I mean, it's not really that hard for a video essay. I mean, if you want to type a video that's easy to edit, it'd be a video essay, because really the only thing that matters with those is having a good script. So you just have to practice writing and like, you know, researching. Because I mean, for me, like, I'll listen to video essays a lot of times, like a podcast. I don't even watch it, so the visuals aren't as important. I mean, you can still put some work into them, but you know, just if you can get like a simple editing program like CapCut, even like on a phone would work, honestly. Throw together some relevant images, or even just a video of you speaking the script would be fine. But yeah, with video essays, then that's the kind of the cool part, is you get to put all the work into like researching and writing. I've never actually done one though, like a long explanatory video essay, because I usually do like gaming content, or it's like doing challenges in Minecraft. I've done a few scripted videos, but ooh, music. But I prefer impromptu myself, where I just sort of hit record and see what happens. Scripted helps you to get like structure put together a lot better, though. Something weird is starting to happen with this music. It's like something's happening. We're definitely nearing the end. Kind of crazy that the music is coming back this late in, like as much as it is. This is honestly like the longest thing I've ever done one sitting of before. It's like, I mean, you know, besides, I don't know, actually nothing really. Like, honestly, I can't remember a single thing that I've done, like a single task in one whole sitting. I mean, besides like sleeping. But like even with school or work, it's like still, you don't do it for like a solid 6.5 hours without doing anything else. I mean, I've been multitasking a little bit here, but I barely ever paused the video this entire time. I only paused it when I absolutely had to like restart the computer. This might be the most It's definitely the most Minecraft I've ever played in one night. Probably not the longest session. The longest session I've ever done is probably like 3 hours. Honestly, I kind of want to try like a 24-hour like Minecraft challenge sometime. I mean, that would suck and it would be horrible and I would never do it again, but sometimes it's fun to just wonder what would happen if you tried something like this. I mean, I've essentially been doing that for 6.5 hours, just sitting here. I've literally only gotten up like twice this entire time. Silence. I feel like I should probably lock in on the music. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Tell me if my voice is too quiet now. It's getting a bit more ominous again. I have had to fight this person so many times and I died every time. It's funny to see like the same people just on here this whole time. Actually, a lot of people on here. Wow. Ooh. That sounds cool. Why is this person... I hate it when they just punch you. It's like so condescending and somehow you die anyway. It's funny. It sounds like a horn. It does. This reminds me of Reddit stories where people do Minecraft parkour in the background and horribly made up stories, and that could be pretty good. Just talk about stuff and play Minecraft. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is one thing. I have done a couple of videos where I script them, and then you like speak out the script, and then you don't really know what to put behind it, so I just put like parkour, because like you just gotta put something. But yeah, you can totally... Yeah, they're Reddit stories. I've seen those. I've seen that kind. One channel I really like. Now this one's a bit better than just Minecraft gameplay with Reddit stories, but shoot, what was the channel? Oh, Pharaoh Maguire does like almost true crime type stuff, but it's like internet stuff. It's like internet horror stories and such, and like internet legends and lore and like true stories, and some of them are not, like investigating mysteries and stuff. That's basically video essays. They're pretty high effort though. Like good editing and stuff. But yeah, I mean the storytelling is where it's at when you're making stuff like that. Not really the editing or what you put on the screen. Yeah, just talk about things, play Minecraft, that totally works. I like to do that on stream. Like sometimes when I'm streaming on my other channel, I'll just talk about random stuff and just play on like my survival world. Or play it like on Hypixel. I'll do that sometimes. This is really interesting. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research into why it sounds this way at this specific point. Like, why is there's like a bunch more clarity coming back toward the end for some reason, but not quite the same though. Like it's these weird kind of music, but it is like recognizable music again finally, which is kind of weird after all this time. But except for like 15 minutes ago when we heard some recognizable notes, it's been mostly like new type of music with like horns, like you were saying, or whatever that was. There's barriers. I keep trying to jump up there. There's barriers up there. Well, good. This stream has lasted. It hasn't like broken or gotten copyright claimed or anything. Yeah, I think it blocked out a good chunk of some of the others because of that. Where are we, by the way? We're halfway through Long Decline. Okay. Stay strong. Half an hour left. This has actually flown by a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a huge drag. It's been a little bit of a drag, especially through stage 5, but it's I've loved it. Bro stole my kill. Come on, man. I have so much absorption health. Never mind. I need to lock in on the music. If stuff's happening. It's kind of like gone quiet again. It's like your brain, I guess, somehow is pulling stuff up, remembering some things. Once it gets really bad, maybe it just kind of starts getting good again a little bit. This feels so parasocial. Yeah, it does. This is weird. Like, I've never really done something like this where I actually just like, I mean, it's also super surreal because it's like 4:30 a.m. for me anyway. But but I've never really gotten on like a stream and talked like seriously about stuff like this. It's been awesome. It's been really cool. Glad I have someone to talk to. Be super empty. Looks like we'll get all the way to the end of it together. I was thinking about doing it like a vertical live stream because then more people would find it, but that just felt more like brain rotty and like view farmy. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do a normal stream. People can find it if they really want it. Oh, this is interesting. What's going on? It's a little intense. Ooh. What is happening? Do you have Discord? I sure do, yeah. Handle is just at Minecrafter Joe. You can join I have a link on my other YouTube channel if you'd like to join my Discord server, although it's super inactive because there's barely any members. Or if you just want to like send a friend request or something, then that'd be cool. Time's it? Yeah, 4:30. Okay, yeah. This last stage is starting to get interesting. It's like it keeps changing really quickly. It's weird. I'm very, what's the word? Confused, I guess. Kerfuffled as to why there's like good, like comprehensible music for the first time in like 2 hours. I mean, it's not that good, but like, man, I remember back in like stage 3 and stage 2 where I was like, well, I better enjoy the music while it lasts. And now here we are, come all this way. We push onward. I'm also surprised that haven't gotten bored of playing the pit yet. This is actually kind of a boring game, but maybe when you're like multitasking it helps. That's actually kind of how it is. It's like one of my favorite things to do to relax is just to like put like a fun YouTube video on in the background to listen to, like I don't know, like Good Mythical Morning or something where it's like goofy and fun, and then like just like play Minecraft, just do something really easy like play Bed Wars or Hypixel. Maybe you just crack open like a bubbly and just chill for a while. This is not quite as relaxing due to the fact that my ears are being what's the word? I can't remember words anymore. My ears are being marinated. That's the only word I can think of. Marinated in dementia. Didn't think that was a sentence I was ever going to say. Hold up. Okay. How are the cookies coming? Are they good? What kind you making? I've gotten pretty good at making cookies. That's like the only thing I know how to make. I mean, with a recipe, but I could probably make cookies without a recipe that would taste decent. After all my experience, I usually do double chocolate. I like peanut butter ones are pretty good. Ooh. This is such an interesting section. I cannot figure out what's happening. Oh, wait. There's the whisper of something recognizable back there. I feel like I recognize that tune. I feel like that's probably a sample from like stage 1 or 2, but it's just super distorted. I can't tell what it is. Yo, what do you know? Another viewer happens to have joined. Just-in-time viewer, we are nearing the end. At least my ticker says if you were joined, please leave a message in chat. So chocolate chip the brown sugar and butter is still being folded together because I need it to be like smooth consistency. Fair. Yeah. That's cool. Taking the time to. Usually, I just make my cookies by literally mixing everything together at once. I just dump all the ingredients in a bowl and mix it. It actually surprisingly works most of the time, at least for cookies. But it would probably be better if I actually like whipped things together as the instructions said. I usually just don't even follow the instructions. I just put the ingredients together and then roll them out on a baking sheet. Cookies are pretty forgiving though. You can't like really overmix them. Some things you can like mix too much and then they get rubbery, but not really cookies. Some things you have to do things in the right order. My sister's born to cooking. She makes like bread and stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. Takes more effort, of course. But yeah, I don't know a whole lot about cooking. I tried to cook a steak once, followed Gordon Ramsay's tutorial. It honestly, it wasn't really my fault. It was kind of my fault that it wasn't good, but also it was because I literally bought like a super cheap steak from Harps to try it with, and it was like just kind of bad. How are we doing? We're almost up to Place in the World Fades Away. That starts at 6:09. 4 minutes till the last quarter of this stage. Honestly, I don't think I'm ever gonna think about Everywhere at the End of Time the same after this. Not that it's like different than I expected necessarily, it's just that now that I've experienced it, it's like, it's weird. I don't know. I like how someone just joined and then left really fast. They're like, nope, I'm out of here. They're talking about cookies. Talk about cookies when I want to talk about dementia, and they just left. Cookies are very applicable. Trust, bro. Not that there's much to say about this that I haven't said already until we get to the ending. I realized I was like repeating the same thing over and over again about the music. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of just how it is. I mean, it's a fairly simple idea. Ooh. Trying to like pick out recognizable like tunes, but I feel like this is mostly new / like, I don't know, like abstract type of stuff. I've perfected scrambled eggs, but then when I go to the store, eggs are like $12, so I either walk away or go to my local market and buy eggs for like $2, even though it's extremely something unethical because they're cage eggs, but they're so cheap, bro. I know, right? Yeah, that's how they get them so cheap. Gotta farm them efficiently. It's like in Minecraft when we like just put them all in a hole. It's basically real life. But yeah, eggs can be like, the good eggs can be expensive. I'm not sure what the prices are like over here. I'm not sure. Are you in? Did you say where you were? Are you in America? I'm assuming you're not, because 7 p.m. is a pretty big time difference from my 4:30. But yeah, I don't know, but they're probably like $4 or $5 a dozen at Walmart. I'm not sure exactly. We actually have chickens. We have like some land at our house that's enough to have chickens, because we kind of live in the country a little bit, so we have kind of way too many eggs. And I don't even like eggs. They can be okay. Scrambled are alright. And obviously put them in cookies. That's the best use for them. Let me make sure I don't lose my spot here. What are we doing here right now? Ooh, wait, are we up to it? 6:09, 12. Oh, we're about to hit the last chunk, the last section. 20 more minutes, and then we'll be done. I'm actually excited, though. I'm excited to see the rest of this. Australia. Oh, okay. Did you say that earlier? I think I heard you say that earlier. Anyway, okay, cool. Australia. I've never been there. I'd like to go. Sounds like a cool place. I mean, I've only been out of the U.S. once. I went to Rome the other day. Ooh. Just cut. Silence. And we're back. Yeah, I went to Rome a couple years ago. It was great. It was really interesting. But yeah, that's the only time I've really been out of the U.S. Australia is definitely on the list, though, at some point. Okay, last section. I'm cranking up the volume on this one. It's very quiet. Wow. Is it gonna be loud all of a sudden and I'm gonna like fall out of my chair? It's gonna jump scare me. It's quite ominous so far. I'd really like to dig deep. Like, I want to ask Leland Kirby, like, everything about this. I want to go through step by step through the entire thing and like ask about why each thing exists like it does. Like, why is it like that? I wonder how arbitrary it is. Like, how much of it is perfectly crafted and how much of it is like sort of like generally this is what we want, and after that you can kind of take the artistic liberty to do it however you want. It's kind of just whatever. I mean, I assume it's mostly like very intentional, but are you still here, by the way? My ticker says that it went to 0 for some reason, which is weird, but I mean, you sent a chat message even though it said 0, so I'm sure we're good. I just want to make sure that it didn't like die or something right at the end. That would be sad. Ooh, it's getting interesting. Oh wait, I hear a bit of it's just burning memory fuel. Oh really? Right, it's gone. Huh. I'll have to go back and look for that. Wait, so how do I spell your Discord? Here, I can just type it in the chat. There you go. I low-key might just kind of like stop playing Minecraft and just listen to the rest of it. 20 minutes or so. Actually closer to like 15. Yeah, I think I managed to get the handle, Minecrafter Joe. Should be that one. My room looks ominous in the dark like this. It's like illuminated by a lamp. It's like dark walls back there. You can see like the most replayed sections on the YouTube video, and it's like little bumps around the interesting points, and then there's like flat between where all of like the consistent people, like the people that ended up actually listening to it all the way through, stacked it up. I wonder how many people have actually gone all the way through. Almost 40 million views on this single video of the complete set. This is very quiet, like, it's strangely silent. Which, I mean, place in the world fades away, I guess, like, it's kind of just, it's just, wow, yeah. So I aren't really aware very much. Doesn't work, huh? Let me check real quick. Let me see here. Check to make sure it's actually Minecraft. Oh wait, my bad. It's Minecrafter_Joe. There we go. I should have just actually checked it before I could send it. It actually probably took quite a bit of work for this person to like compile these. It's a lot of tracks. Yeah, we're down to like super. It's like not even, there's no like sand and wind sounds from the first section of this stage. It's just like What even is that? Just sound. It's kind of windy and airy, almost a little bit. Sentai, sweet. Ooh, friend request. Start with a friend request. Accept. Boom. Awesome. Sweet. Alright. Oh, this is very interesting. So quiet. Which, yeah, like I said, I guess it makes sense. What is this picture? What is it supposed to be? To do some research. Well, I'll hop back on Hypixel while I wait for things to ramp up a little bit, because I think there's a bit more interest toward the end. Back to the pit. Wow, 15 minutes left. This is getting weird. I've managed to actually make it through the whole thing. That's kind of surreal. Wow, it's starting to sound like real discordant. Sort of like, what is this sound? It's like a ringing. It's like when you take like a crystal glass and like put water on your finger, and like if you like swirl your finger around the very rim of the glass, it starts to ring if it's made of crystal. It sounds kind of like this. It's like if you had 100 of them all at once, or like one of those things with a little stick. The instrument where you like, it's like a Chinese instrument where you like circle it around and it makes the sound. I'm not sure exactly what that's called. It's like the metal bowl. It's like a vibrating, ringing sound. I forgot what the word is for that. Resonant. Yeah, it's like a resonant sound. Wow. It's just this ringing now. And once again, I'm actually kind of surprised by how, I mean, some of it was kind of like panicky and sort of scary sounding, but most of it wasn't, like, honestly. And this included, like, I mean, it's kind of unsettling, but like, it's not super scary or anything. Which, I mean, I guess like I was saying, the scariest parts was before you lost the knowledge that you had dementia, because then you know. And that was back in like stage 3. That was like 3.5 hours ago. No, it was more. It was like 4 hours ago or 5. It is kind of discordant sounding. That's like, crashy notes a little bit. It's crazy how long the night is. I'm glad that it doesn't feel that long when you sleep. That'd be annoying. Like time travel. Although to be fair, it hasn't really felt like that long to me. A lot longer than if I slept. Wow, it's just gonna ring its way out all the way to the end. It's been lit watching this with you, dude. Hey, same, man. I'm so glad that you've been here to like be in my chat and stuff. Because without you, then it would just been empty this whole time. Yeah, it's been awesome talking to you, man, and especially like the story with your grandfather and everything. It's been really great to hear that, especially like in the context of listening to this. I'm glad that this stream will be up and we can come back and watch it later. I definitely want to come back and see my reactions to certain things. Man, where are we at? 6:20, 10 minutes left. Wow, it's crazy. Sort of feels like I've been on like a plane ride, and it's like we're finally about to land. It's like, wow, already we're there. I mean, to be fair, it's been like the length of a plane ride, 6.5 hours. Imagine listening to this on a plane, just like the entire thing. That would be extremely strange feeling. It's already strange enough. How are the cookies coming? They done yet? I gotta keep checking in on those. So wild. I've never even come. Well, no, actually, I have. I was about to say I've never come close to watching a YouTube video this long. I think I might have listened to like an 8-hour video essay. I don't know if I actually did though. That might have been one that I didn't end up listening to. I've listened to like 5-hour video essays before. They're perfect for like at work, because then you could just have something to listen to the whole time. This would not be a good thing to listen to at work. I feel like this would just make you depressed and going in the oven. Sweet. Wow, it's gonna destroy my ears with this ringing. And watch my earbuds die like 2 minutes from the end. I mean, they've been pushing hard for a while now. When did they die? When did I swap to headphones? That was a while ago. I mean, I kept the headphones for a while, so I don't know. We're getting close. I guess I already forgot what it's called. Terminal lucidity. I guess that's kind of what we were hearing earlier, wasn't it? That's what it was. That was the terminal lucidity. Although I feel like that should have come slightly closer to the end, but maybe it still will, or maybe I'm just wrong because I'm not smart and the guy that made this is. Very possible. But I think we're nearing like the famous bit at the end. Yeah, like really close, like 1 minute. I feel like I know a little too much about this. Like, I'm not having as much of an emotional response because I'm just analyzing it because I already know what's going to happen. I kind of had spoilers a little bit. I didn't know everything, though. It's been very interesting. Just check my mic again to make sure it didn't come unplugged. Okay, good. I'd hate for that to happen right at the end or something. Haven't you been here for like 3 different streams? Like I had to reset it multiple times. I think so. Oh, whoa. Cut really. I did not expect like a slam cut like that. Static. Ooh, what? I have not listened to the whole ending, so I don't really know what's here fully, but. Oh, yeah. There it is. Like the angel choir at the end. He's at the gates of heaven, man. Basically. I think they finally found the sample for this too. It's like a very specific, like limited edition record from like a lot from like a vintage old record or something. Wow. Just kind of speechless through this part. And then there's 1 minute of silence. Well, exactly 1 minute of silence at the end. Possibly to symbolize the 1 minute of silence at a funeral. But I mean, we're completing it, baby. 1 minute of silence. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's powerful. Goodness gracious. Nice that guy didn't add any ads. Yes, definitely. I do have premium, but I don't think he put any ads in it though, because I've seen other people do it and didn't get any ads. Yeah, that would be so stupid if it had ads. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's it. That's it. It's over. That's wild. I didn't even read the summary for stage 7. Guess we don't need to. Wow. That was really good. I didn't I've seen some people, I didn't quite get to crying or anything. Maybe if I had cold turkey found it for the first time, I would have. You get a McDonald's ad. Yes, that would be so dumb. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have a huge emotional response to it. I think it's because I had spoilers though, so I knew about it. But I still loved it though, because I was trying to dissect it and analyze it as we went, which was really fun. That was really great. That was cool. I've been wanting to do that for a while. But wow. 5:03 a.m. Dang. Well, that was quite a journey. Goodness gracious. Well, hopefully that never has to happen to you or anyone that either of us know, or me. But that was very interesting. Yeah, so there you go. I would say that you should go and listen to it too yourself, but I mean, you were basically here with me for a lot of it, so I feel like you mostly did it. Good night, man. Thank you so much for sticking around with me through this. That was awesome. Thanks for hanging out and everything. That was really cool. Goodness, I'm kind of in shock that it's over. Wow. Well, goodness. I guess it's time to end stream then. All right. Well, thank you so much for sticking around once again. We can hit you up on Discord at some point. We can chat or something. Yo. I'll just give it a little wave. There we go. Well, anyway, hope your cookies came out good. And I need to get some water, and I need to try to get 2 hours of sleep before morning. That did not feel like 6.5 hours. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, man. Well, I guess that's about all there is to say then. I guess I will see you at some point. Maybe in another live stream. Alright, I'm just going to stop recording on that. And, alright.